In this example, we have given two curves. So first, we have to find intersection points. We will set the two equations equal. So we will have x minus 1 is equal x minus 1 to third power. I will move x minus 1 to third power to the left side. So we have x minus 1. Because we have the same expression, I will put x minus 1 in parentheses minus x minus 1 to third power is equal 0. Now we can factorize x minus 1. So we will have in brackets 1 minus x minus 1 to second power. So this is equal 0. When x will be equals 1 from this first expression, and we have in brackets 1 minus x minus 1 to second power is x squared minus 2x, because we have negative sign, so it will be negative and negative give us positive 2x, and will be minus 1 equals 0. 1 and 1 will reduce, and we have x squared plus negative, of course, x. 2x is equal 0. We can factorize x. So we have negative x in parentheses plus 2 is equal 0. So now we have two more solutions. X is equal 0 and x is equal 2. So we got 0, 1, 2. So now we have to find value y for x equals 1, x equals 0, and x equals 2. We can choose the first equation, it doesn't matter which we choose. So for x equals 1, we will have 1 minus 1 is 0. Now for x equals 0, y will be 0 minus 1 is minus 1. And for x equals 2, the second coordinate will be 2 minus 1 is 1. So we got three intersection points. Let me draw now y-axis and x-axis. We have points 1, 0. Let's choose little bigger units. 1, 0. This is our first intersection point. Next we have 0, negative 1. For 0 we have negative 1. And we have 2. For 2 we have 1. Next we have to draw our curves. First is y equals x minus 1. This is a straight line. We have already these 3 points, so we can draw our first line. This is y equals x minus 1. And the second is x minus 1 to third power. We know how looks x to third power, so it means we have to move to the right side our curve. So now let's choose to find if we have our x minus 1 to third power upper or lower our x minus 1. So let's calculate value of our second curve for x equals 1/2. We will have 1/2 minus 1. So this is equal negative 1/2. Negative 1/2 to third power is negative 1/8, and when we choose for this first curve x equals 1/2, we will have 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2 we have here. So the second curve will be above our x minus 1 curve, and we have this point, so we can't put together this first part. And now we calculate the value of our second curves for 3 over 2. 3 over 2 minus 1 is 1/2. 1/2 to third power is 1 over 8, the small value. So our curve looks like this. Now we have to find the area. We see that we have two parts. This is our first. We have interval from 0 to 1. And the second area is from 1 to 2. So area will be equal. We will have integral from 0 to 1 first. And in first interval, upper function is this. This is our y equals x minus 1 to third power. So we have x minus 1 to third power, and we have to subtract the lower function. The lower is x minus 1. So this is our first integral with respect to x, and we have to add the second area is from 1 to 2, and now upper function is x minus 1, and the lower is x minus 1 to third power. We have to subtract from the upper function lower function always. And we have integral with respect to x. So this is equal integral from 0 to 1. We have x minus 1 to third power. So this is equal x cubed minus 3x squared plus 3x minus 1. And we have minus x will be plus 1 with respect to x integral. And we have plus integral from 1 to 2, and now we have x minus 1, and we will have minus x minus 1 to third power. So we have the same expression, and we will have to change the sign because we have negative sign before this parenthesis. So it will be negative x cubed, and now it will be positive 3x squared minus 3x plus 1 dx. So this is equal. We have integral from 0 to 1 of x cubed minus 3x squared. 3x minus x, so will be plus 2x. Negative and positive 1 will reduce. The same will be in the second parenthesis. And we have dx plus integral from 1 to 2 of, and we have negative x cubed plus 3x squared. Negative 3x plus x, so will be negative 2x dx. This is equal. Now we have to solve first integral and next plug integration limits. So this is equal. Integral of x cubed is x to fourth power over 4 minus 3x will be to third power over 3 plus 2x squared over 2. Integration limits from 0 to 1 we have, and we have plus. Now we have negative x to fourth power over 4 plus 3x cubed over 3 minus 2x squared over 2, and integration limits from 1 to 2. This is equal. We have 1 over 4x to fourth power minus 3 and 3 we can reduce, 2 and 2, so we have x cubed plus x squared, limits from 0 to 1, and we have plus negative 1 over 4x to fourth power, 3 and 3 will reduce, 2 with 2, so we have plus x cubed minus x squared, integration limits from 1 to 2. So this is equal. First we have to plug upper limit, and we will have 1 over 4 times 1 to 4 power is 1, we don't have to write, minus 1 to third power is 1, plus 1 to second power is 1. And 0 we don't have to plug because 0 to 4 power will be 0, 0 to third will be 0, and 0 to second will be 0. And next we have plus and minus, so will be minus. And first we have to plug upper limit, so it will be 1 over 4 times 2 to fourth power, and we have plus, and plus will be plus, 2 to third power, and plus and negative will be negative 2 to second power, minus, now we have to plug lower limit is 1, so it will be negative 1 over 4 times 1 to fourth power is negative 1 to fourth power. Next will be plus 1 to third power is 1, and we have minus 1 to second power is 1. So this is equal. 1 and 1 will reduce. The same will be here. And we have 1 over 4 minus 1 over 4 times 16. So is 4 plus 2 to third power is 8 minus 4. And negative give us positive, so we have plus 4. Of course, 1 over 4. So this is equal. Negative 4 and negative 4, negative 8 plus 8 will be 0. And we have 1 over 4 plus 1 over 4 is 2 over 4. So it's 1 over 2. Of course, because this is area, so we have square units. This is my solution.